Hey there! I am going to show you how to properly apply your Jamberry nail wraps. For those who are not familiar with Jamberry, this is what a sheet of wraps looks like. Each half, this is half, and this is half. Each half has a petty pack, which is these bigger ones over here. And here are the ones for your manicure and a couple extra here in the middle. This is wonderful. There are 9 different sizes, and that's great because, you know, we all have different size nails. So anyway, most sheets of wraps are just $15. So you get 2 manicures, 2 pedicures, and a couple extra for $15. Some of the special design wraps cost extra, but anyway, that's an amazing deal, especially since Jamberry always offers buy 3 get 1 free. So anyway, just so you have an idea. So I just need a half sheet to do my mani, and I cut that in half. This will be for this hand, and this will be for this hand, because each wrap is enough for 2 nails. So anyway, before we get to that, it is absolutely crucial that you prep your nails. I have had this conversation with countless people, and they say that their wraps fell off, and when I ask them how they prep their nail, they say, oh, I washed my hands, or oh, I wiped it clean with rubbing alcohol, and that's great, but that's not prepping your nail entirely. So I've already washed my hands. You don't have to wash your hands first, but I like to do that just to kind of, you know, get it totally clean. Then I take a cuticle pusher and I pushed down on my cuticles. And the reason why you do this is because the wraps are designed to stick on your nail and not your cuticle or your skin. And you may have invisible cuticles, so it's good just to do a quick rub down on all of your nails. I'm just going to do my ring finger. So there we have it. Then I'm going to buff. I love the Jamberry buff sticks. I have yet to find a buffer stick at any of the stores nearby or even online like this one, so I just stick with them. This helps secure the wraps. There. Then I wipe clean with rubbing alcohol. Perfect. There. That is how you prep your nail for a Jamberry nail wrap. It's easy, it's fast, but it is very important. So, my nail is prepped. Before I go on, I just want to tell you that Jamberry has everything you need to apply your wraps. This nail application kit comes with the buffer, cuticle pusher, scissors, the wooden stick, files, and cuticle oil, which is fantastic. I love applying this in between my manis. There's also a nail kit that comes without the oil, so you can check out those options. So also here is a glass nail file that you can buy separately. And this is amazing. I just started using this. So anyway, I'm going to be using those things and my handy dandy Jamberry mini heater. I'm going to be totally honest with you, my blow dryer does not cut it when it comes to the wraps. Some people have success with that. So I love my mini heater. So my nails are prepped, ready to go. Before you start, make sure you know which wrap will size correctly. I already know what size goes on what nail, but I'm just showing you. You want a wrap that's a little bit too narrow for your nail. You want a little bit sliver on each side. And I know I have friends who are a little OCD and it drives them nuts. And I understand that. But if it's touching your skin, it will peel off. Now, some people use the wooden stick to help peel it off. Sorry for the glare. And I mean, you can do that, but I just use my clean fingers. You can touch this end, the cut part, because that's going to be the part that's filed off anyway. So just be very careful Be very careful. Alright, so I like to apply my wraps cold, meaning I'm not going to heat it first. Some people heat it a little bit first and then apply, but I have found the most success just applying it first. And then you can use a clean finger, or you can use this awesome purple cuticle pusher. Just push it down. Make sure there are no wrinkles. Turn on my mini heater. Oh, the sun just came out. That's going to be quite the glare. Huh. One, two, three. I just do a few seconds. Wow, I am really sorry for that glare. The sun just came out. Like maybe a couple more seconds, but you really do not need a lot of heat. Now, if you look at your wrap and you think, wow, I don't really like how that's placed, you can very gently peel it up and then try again. Once you've heated it and it's cooled, which does not take long at all, if you try to peel it, it can cause damage to your nail. So you got to be quick about it. I'm very happy with how my nail was placed. Now, some people like to trim the excess and then file, but I personally just file. The glass nail file is amazing. I'll show you when I use that. But this nail file, it's a bit sturdier, and I have found that it works faster, a little bit faster. So I'm filing at a straight angle, and notice I'm not filing like this. I'm doing it in downward strokes. If you go up and down, you're gonna get frays on the end, and it's gonna look bad. You don't want to be too rough, but you also need to be a little bit forceful with it. So you'll get the hang of it once you try it a couple times. And see? There we go. Now this is where the glass nail file comes in. At least for me. It's not required, but I like it. Just gives it a nice smoothed out edge. Oh, it's just, this thing just glides. It's like butter. There. And that is how you apply a Jamberry nail wrap. If you have curvier nails, there is a method that I have found to be useful. My pointer nails, for some reason, are curvy, and the rest of my nails are not. So I can just show you really fast how I tackle that issue. It's something you may hear from other videos called the 1, 2, 3 method. Basically, all it is I'm doing everything the same. I'm prepping the same. I'm going to be applying the wrap the same. I'm going to apply it cold. See? And I mean, this wrap seemed to go on okay. Sometimes it can get a little wrinkled because of the curve. But typically what I do is I focus on the middle, and then I go down the sides. And then I apply a little bit of heat. I'm sorry again for the glare. I wasn't expecting the sun to come out. So 1, 2, 3, done. And then make sure there are no wrinkles. Now some wraps require just a little bit extra heat, but you really don't need a lot. You may see some graphics going around, and it shows different types of wraps like matte, glossy, sparkly, things like that, and specific amount of seconds per wrap. I would recommend that you disregard those, because sometimes they're finding now that, you know, less is more when it comes to heat. So there. So I'm not seeing any wrinkles. There we go. I think that looks good. So then what I'm going to do is instead of filing it, I'm cutting off the excess with these little clippers, little scissors, and then I do some filing. You know, you want a clean edge. If you have any wrap left over, it's going to snag, and it will eventually lift. Now, you may have heard of something called the baggie method. I used to use that method, and I've kind of stepped away from that because you really don't need to do it. But if you're curious, if you want extra added security, all it is you take a basic plastic baggie and tightly secure it around your wrapped nail and put it up to heat for 2 seconds. You know, you don't need it. The plastic makes it heat up faster. Done. Again, you don't want to overheat. You want to protect your nails. So, I think that about covers it. If you have any questions, you can email me. My email is in the description below. My only other suggestions would be, once you've applied wraps, I've heard rumors, you know, that you should avoid immersing your hands in, you know, hot water for at least a couple of hours afterwards. You know, maybe avoid pools, showers, saunas, or saunas for those of you who don't live where I live. And again, it's not necessarily the official Jamberry rule or anything, but that's just what I've heard as rumors. So I typically wait until my son goes to bed at night, and then it's my time to do my nails. So I think that about covers it. But if you have any questions, let me know. And yeah, I hope this was helpful for you. I'm really excited about this mani. It'll match my toes. So yeah, thanks for watching.